Well, I'm going to start day 2 off at the end of day 2 to let you know that there's some stuff that happened at like later on day 1, and also early in the AM on day 2. So I'm going to insert the clips from that, and then we'll get into my day 2. Also, I know it's probably going to end pretty abruptly, but honestly, the rest of the day was pretty quiet. So, yeah. I hope everyone is hanging in there okay, if everyone is doing the challenge, and yeah, I'll see you at the end of the video. Check this out. Oh my goodness. Yep. Yep. Oh. I'm still staying relatively dry though, so I'm not too worried yet. But I don't know. May or may not have to relocate. Tell you what, I'm glad about this game changer that's coming up at 2 AM. Because it is raining. Can you hear it? I don't know if you can, but it is raining, and you should see the amount of water on the inside of my tent. So, pretty much would have had to have moved anyway. So, I've just got half an hour to wait. I have slept. But now I'm very cold, so what I think I'll do is I'll pack up, move on to my lounge, have a shower, put my flannelette jammies on, and tomorrow I'm gonna have to dry my tent out. It's so cold. Oh, okay. See you when it's moving time. Okay, it's time to go. Ugh. Check it out. It's so wet in here. So happy to go. But I've stayed dry, believe it or not. So I'm packing up. As you can see, plastic bags did come in handy for the bit of mattress that's wet. Now all I gotta do is pack up the actual tent. And then I'm gonna have a shower. It's gonna be so cold and wet. Worth it. Worth it. Okay. I'll be at my new location soon. Yay. Alright. Catch you later. Okay. I've moved. I'm on my lounge. I had a quick shower because I was freezing. One interesting note I have to make, because it is actually raining. Keeping things dry and drying them when they're wet, when you don't have the equipment. Like, I don't have the equipment to dry anything out. So that's a problem. I should have put like a string or something so I could tie it, make a little makeshift clothesline. But that's one note. But yeah, the wet and the cold is real. I've been camping and stuff, and normally if it was raining like this, I'd be fine in my swag. I wouldn't be too cold, and I'd have my nice warm sleeping bag, but I didn't have that this time, and oh boy. But anyway, I'm gonna settle back down again, get my blankie out that's a little bit wet, and drape all my wet things around where I can, I suppose, and then get some sleep, because I'm so tired. Oh my god. So yep, that's what I'm gonna be doing. Great start to day 2. I say it's technically day 2 because it's like after 2 a.m. now. So yeah, so I'm gonna set up, dry things off if I can. I guess I can't use any equipment, so I'll just drape stuff where I can, and then lie on my lounge, go back to sleep, hopefully, for a while, under my wet blanket. My poor onesie got wet too. I'm gonna have to hang that somewhere. But thank goodness I packed my towel and soap so I could have a nice shower after getting absolutely soaked putting my little shelter away. It's in I'm gonna have to set it up in a dry spot tomorrow so it can dry out. Fun. But it can wait. That can wait until tomorrow. It's oh, well, it is tomorrow. You know what I mean. Did I mention it's like 2 a.m.? Alright. Good night, everybody. Again. Good afternoon. It's been a morning. It's been a morning. So, after the craziness of moving house at 2 a.m., it took me a while to fall back asleep. Number one, my clothes pillow wasn't as comfortable as I hoped. And number two, it took me a while to settle down because, you know, I'd just been up, taking down my shelter, moving my shelter, hanging everything up so that hopefully it will dry, except for my shelter, which, I'll talk about that later. And then I had a shower, warmed myself up, found a spot to dry my towel. I always have to know where my towel is, of course. So there was that, and then it just took me ages to fall back asleep because it had been so much to do, I guess. I don't know. I think I woke myself up doing it all. Anyway, I got myself comfy on my lounge, and oh well, as comfy as one can be on a lounge anyway. And yeah, I gotta say, my lounge is more comfortable than an air mattress. So I fell asleep at about 5 a.m. and then I woke up to a message saying no phone from 9 until 1. So that was interesting. I woke up at about 10, and good thing I checked the message first. So I saw that, turned my phone off, made myself wait an extra 5 minutes just to be fair, because I did look at my phone once when I woke up. But then I turned everything off, and I was busy actually, because I had my breakfast, which was a fruit cup, a piece of my bread, and an energy drink, which actually my stomach doesn't seem to be very happy with all this food with all this preservative in it. And also all the gluten. I'm a little bit sensitive to gluten. So I don't think my tummy's very happy with me right now. Sorry if that's TMI. But that was my breakfast. And then after I made myself wake up, I got dressed, put up my shelter again in a dry area so that it can dry out. And it's actually right near me at the moment. So, yep, it's drying out right now. And then I occupied myself after doing that with housework, actually. I pretended I was working as a cleaner. Yeah, but I didn't use anything for myself. I was just cleaning house. Pretending it was someone else's house, and none of the stuff was mine, and I had to tidy it and stuff with the bag with me at all times. I had the bag with me at all times, and oh my goodness, was that was interesting. I wish you guys could have seen it. It was hilarious. Me with this backpack on my back, taking stuff out to the garbage bins, and yeah, doing the kitty litter. It was hilarious. Putting my clothes away. It was fun. So that pretty much occupied my morning. Because I woke up so late. And before I knew it, it was 1. So here I am. I'm stopping for lunch now, which is going to be peanut butter on bread. Actually, I'm hungry, so yeah. So what have I learnt? What I've learnt is it's a lot of the time not having a phone isn't so bad if you have something to do, if you're busy. I was stupid enough not to pack a book, so I had nothing fun to occupy myself with. So that was a lesson learned. I would have put playing cards and a book in my bag, but my bag is already so packed and so heavy, I would maybe have to sacrifice something, and I don't know, I think staying warm and dry is more of a priority than having entertainment. So, yeah, there's that lesson learnt. And I think it's interesting, it would be really difficult, especially if you had a job or family that you needed to contact or things you needed to organize. If you don't have your phone and you're not in a place where you can access a phone, what can you do? Because, payphones have kind of gone out now. There might be a couple, but there aren't many. And you'd have to know numbers off by heart. So, yeah, you'd have to walk to wherever you needed to contact and hope to goodness it was open. That's if you can get there at all. So yeah, even a couple of hours of not being contactable is a worry. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm kind of glad of the move last night, as I said earlier in the clip I took in the 2 a.m. because I really was cold and wet, and everything was wet, so it was needed. It was needed. And it's still raining today. A lot. I think tomorrow it's letting up a bit though, so that's good. What else can I talk about? I got a message not long ago saying that I'm grounded. So can't go anywhere, but I've been grounded this whole challenge because of those same reasons. I don't drive, so, and that's the thing, like, I wouldn't have even been able to sleep in a car anyway because I don't have one. So I kind of got a head start on that one. I'm grounded. I'm stuck. I can't travel anywhere. Everywhere I want to go, I have to walk to. But that's pretty much how it was going to be anyway, because we've only got the $30 for the days, and I basically prioritized food, and cleanliness over travel. So, which I don't know whether that was a good decision or not. Like, if I needed to get somewhere, I would have had to lugged the bag around anyway. And walked in the rain. So I don't know. I guess there's no good choice, really, is there? Because, like, you're sacrificing something, and the something is always important. So, yeah, at the moment, I am getting ready to have my peanut butter on bread. And, gonna rest some more because I've started coughing a bit more. And, it was a night last night, so, and I was busy all morning. Oh, one last thing, while I remember it. My water bottle. My water bottle. I didn't pack any dishwashing liquid, so I had to be inventive with my water bottle. I used the hot water tap because I assumed that that's okay. Can use the water from the taps in the kitchen. So, and I just rinsed it out and rinsed it out and rinsed it out like nothing else, and hopefully that's okay. Because, yeah, I didn't put any dishwashing liquid in. I could have. I have a little container with a screw top lid. I could have put some dishwashing liquid in, but I didn't. Another lesson learned, I guess. You know. Yeah. Main priorities for me, I think, keeping dry, keeping warm, food, and trying to keep clean. I think those are probably some of the most important things, because as soon as you stop being clean and fed and warm and dry, that's when you get problems, lots of problems. Travel would be next. Entertainment, I'm afraid, is the very last thing, because if you're not healthy, what's the point in having entertainment? Like, you've got to keep yourself healthy first. And those things are hard enough to achieve as it is. Communication, travel, far more important than entertainment as well. For lots of reasons. And those are the first things to go, it seems. And yeah. So that's what I've learnt. And we shall see what the rest of the day holds today. Well, the rest of today has been pretty quiet, really. But for dinner, I had yummy tuna. That was a nice change. If I had to pick between tuna and Spam, I would go for tuna. Number one, it is more cost effective. Also, it was yummy, and I ate it without feeling gross. So yeah, I probably sound like a food snob there. I know I do like Spam, but yeah, tuna's better. Yeah. But beggars can't be choosers, man. It's just nice to have some food in my belly, to be honest. I was so hungry. So yeah, that was dinner. So I got a little bit confused about the game changes as well. Because I'm doing the 3-day, there was some you're supposed to do on day 1 and some you're supposed to do on day 3. But I didn't get a lot of the game changes on my day 1, because I was, like, I had to start early. But that's okay. I finished them on day 2, and apparently there are 3 game changes that I have to do again. The only problem is I can't do the kindness one because I can't get to where I can buy a coffee. Especially on a weekend. Because it's, where I could get them basically too far away for me to travel at the moment. So I don't know how to get around that. I might just not be able to do the kindness game changer, which is a shame, because I want tea. But thank you, Matthew, for clearing that up. I appreciate it. But what I can do, tomorrow's my day 3, so I'll do 2 of the game changes tomorrow as well, for my day 3, and I might just be able to do the kindness one as well, if my neighbor would be kind enough to get me a coffee or something when they get back from their holiday. It's a bit, yeah, it's kind of hard to get a coffee when you can't get to where you can get a coffee or a sweet treat. But that's okay. What I will do is the phone and the other thing, the staying put, which I've done this whole time anyway, so that was probably the easiest one to do. I'm quite glad I don't have to move again at 2 a.m. I mean, I could either sleep on my lounge again tonight, or I could sleep out in my shelter. Both are right here, but I don't know. I might pack my shelter up and just stay on my lounge tonight. I think that might be the best plan. 'Cause, yes. Got to be sensible, I suppose, and yeah. But it'll probably be an even shorter video for day 3. That's, yeah, guess I'll, like, I already know what I'm going to be having for breakfast. A fruit cup, a piece of bread, and an energy drink. So I guess I will, unless I'm up early, I guess I'll see you all early tomorrow morning. Or, yeah, at lunchtime tomorrow if I'm not up early for some reason or other, but hopefully I'll sleep a bit better tonight because I won't be cold and wet and having to shower and pack up things in the middle of the night. So tonight should be a better night, and looking forward to that. Sleep, glorious sleep. But yeah, this has taught me a lot today too, especially the not having any phonage. And it's got me thinking about, you know, what do you do when the only communication device you have has run out of battery? Like, you don't have a computer, you don't have anything. And I haven't been using my TV, I haven't been using my laptop, I haven't been using anything. Just my phone alone, if anything, because it was in my bag. And it's been an interesting experience. Definitely has been an interesting experience. Also, I apologize. I know I've been touching my head and umming and ahhing and coughing and stuff. It's just I haven't really planned on what I've been going to say. So, yeah, forgive me. You're probably all, like, over it by now. Alrighty. Well, I don't think there'll be any more news tonight. So, good night, everyone. I shall see you in the morrow.